Yo, what is up guys? This is Mio, and I'm here today bringing you a new series that I'm going to try and start for the Hive because it's an idea I had a bit ago, and it was really interesting to me just to try and make something new, just get some different ideas flowing, see how I can go do this. So anyway, I call it the Hive Fame Checker. So, Fame Checker based off the item in Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green that nobody ever used, but was definitely there. But I'm gonna repurpose it today for the Hive. So, for the Hive Fame Checker series, I'm gonna be going over a few things for different members of the Hive each episode. I'm gonna be going over their records for the seasons they've been in there, what leagues they've been in there, their MVPs as far as their Pokemon goes, and how often they've used different Pokemon, and some few different like accolades or achievements they've accrued over the seasons. So I'm gonna get right into it. So episode 1, as you can tell, is about JackO, and so I chose Jack first of all because he's one of the most consistent players up there. He's really high level, always super consistent from what I've seen, and he's really easy to cover because not a lot of people talk about him because he's not like a super big face as far as all that goes, but he is super dominant in Hive as a whole. Like, he has always been really good, but enough dick sucking. I'm gonna get right into it. So, he is the Sootopolis Swamperts, and he has been in the Hive since Season 1. He was in the Hive before it was the Hive in CBA. I think he was in the D-League for a while. So he went right up to Beedrill since he was so dominant there, of course. So in Season 1 of Beedrill, he went 7-3 plus 13. In Season 2, he stepped up his game a little bit, went 7-3 plus 14, so did about the same. In Season 3, he fell off a little bit, but Season 3 was a really weird season for almost all the Beedrill coaches. So many of them broke that even area, or went 6-4 or 4-6. It was really weird, but he definitely still did good in that season, still made playoffs. 5-5 plus 0, that's about as neutral as you can get, really. And then in Season 4, he stepped back up and went 7-3 plus 5, for a total record of 26-14 plus 32. So he's won almost double the amount of games he's lost in Hive, and his differential is crazy good for all that. So definitely a very controlling performance as far as Hive records go in total. And some of his MVPs are Mega Gallade, which he's used 3 seasons now, Season 1, Season 2, Season 4, with 25-9. So that's one of the best overall records of any Pokemon across all the seasons. Hydreigon is 18-4, that was just from Season 4, by the way. He's the only time he's used that, and it was super, super good for him in that season. And then he drafted Meloetta in Season 1, which won 15-4, definitely. I think that was his MVP that season. It might have been Thunder Asai, though, which went 21-12 over Season 1 and Season 3. And then he used Tapu Koko in Season 2 and went 13-4. So we got a lot of very good Pokemon here over the seasons. A lot of electric types, a lot of kind of fat dark types, and also some fast-ish, not too fast psychic types. So notice a bit of trend. He likes strong things that he likes to be able to feed kills to a strong Pokemon, and he is definitely very good at doing that, and has some of the best MVP records of the whole league. And some of his achievements and accolades of the Hive in general, he has made playoffs every season, Season 1 through 4, and hopefully 5 he's made playoffs. And he was the Season 2 champion with that really good team that season. It was such a dominant team. I'm pretty sure whoever used it in the HIT this season did super well just because it was super broken. It had Mega Gallade and Tapu Koko and all this stuff that was just so reliable. And then back here in Season 4, he got 2 Pokemon, Mega Gallade and Hydreigon, I believe. Both of them were the top 3 kills of Season 4. So that alone, it just shows how good he is at kill feeding. But, however, He does have the worst total KD of any Pokemon used by one coach in multiple seasons, which would be Umbreon, which only got 3 kills over those 3 seasons that he had it, and it got 12 deaths. I actually don't have super good proof that that is true, but I can't imagine it's not. That is really not a good record, but and he's used it a lot. But anyway, something else I am going to go over is just kind of his style and what I expect from him in Season 5. So his general style is a kind of a bulkier type of offense with good killer Pokemon. It's a kind of style similar to Gypsy. If you're super good at this style, then you will almost always be consistent and just work in how you play. It's not quite like Gypsy, but definitely I've noticed some similarities in how they like to go about building their teams. So they are definitely somewhat similar in that respect, but he definitely does go for that bulky offense that can just reliably go for stuff. And for Season 5, he does have a bit of a different kind of draft than he usually does. He got some different Pokemon on it, like he usually catch one of those like fast electrics that definitely gets him a lot of kills, and like a fast psychic breaker. It still kind of has that one. He has Mega Gardevoir, which I expect him to be able to feed kills to really well, and he also has the Magneton, which can kind of scarf kill stuff. But overall, he is going for a bit of a different kind of style this season. So I do expect him to kind of struggle a little bit. Not struggle, but more so not have the right grasp on his team yet, because he is just looking a little bit different than what he's used to drafting in the Hive. But I hope he can still do really well with it, and I believe he will. If he doesn't get it immediately, he will somehow just get it because he is really consistent. I believe he'll be able to maintain a positive record by the end of the season, and I believe he will definitely make playoffs as well. So yeah, no, Jack has been just overall dominant in all the Hive seasons. Always made playoffs, always, had that one championship, always been a force to be reckoned with. Never really been anywhere in like a bad position, I don't believe. I don't think he's ever started out too bad. Maybe Season 3, but I could not tell you. But overall, yes, Jack has been one of my favorite coaches to watch, even though he does John a lot. I believe that's all I have to say about Jack. I really hope I can continue doing this series. It's been pretty fun to write this up and make all these graphics for this. So I hope that I can just improve with more episodes of this. This is kind of like a test run for the most part. If you guys like this a lot, then I would love to do more. I would like to start with the Mega Beetle coaches first off, because most of them have been in the Hive longer. I know there are some lower league coaches that have been there since the start, but a lot of these Mega Beetle coaches have the higher, more to talk about in general, I believe. But that's all I have to say. My name is Mio. Peace.